The church is full of hypocrites, and honestly, you're right, it is. So, what's your point? This is the most popular excuse for avoiding church, and it's been around for centuries. People say it with such conviction, like they've uncovered some devastating truth that Jesus somehow missed. But here's the reality. Jesus knew the church would have hypocrites. He built it anyway. Look at the 12 disciples. One of them was Judas, a traitor, a thief, a fake follower from day one. Jesus knew it. John 6:64 says Jesus knew from the beginning who would betray him, and yet he still chose Judas, still included him, still let him walk with the group, because the church has never been about perfection. It's about redemption. Jesus himself told a parable about this in Matthew 13:24-30. A man sows good seed in his field, but an enemy comes and plants weeds among the wheat. The servants want to rip out the weeds immediately, but the master says, "Let both grow together until the harvest." In other words, wheat and tares, real believers and fakes, will exist side by side in the church until Jesus returns and separates them. That's not a flaw in the system. That's the reality of living in a broken world. And here's the part that stings. Using hypocrisy as an excuse to avoid church is itself hypocritical, because the person pointing fingers is doing the exact thing they're condemning, claiming moral high ground while avoiding accountability. First, John 1:8 doesn't pull punches. If we say we have no sin, we deceive ourselves, and the truth is not in us. That means everyone in the church, including the person complaining about hypocrites, is a sinner. The difference is some admit it and others hide behind excuses. The church isn't a museum for saints, it's a hospital for sinners. And if someone refuses to go because there are sick people inside, they've completely missed the point. Yes, there are hypocrites in the church. There always have been. But that's never been a reason to stay away. It's a reason to show up. Because if the church were only for perfect people, none of us would qualify.